Welcome to Coachella Valley this week. I'm your host Denise Neal, here to guide you to the desert's best events going on for the week of April 9th, 2011. Today we're coming to you from the beautiful Kaweah Hills Park in Palm Desert, a great place to start your hiking expedition in the beautiful hills of Palm Desert. To find out more about hiking in Palm Desert and maps too, visit palm-desert.org. Now let's see who I'll be guiding you this week. The hilarious Young Frankenstein will have you in stitches at the Macomb Theater in Palm Desert through April 10th. Get your tickets at macombtheater.com. The Z Lounge Supper Club concert series runs through April 10th at Hotel Zozo in Palm Springs. Find out more at hotelzozo.com. The Broadway hit A Jew Grows in Brooklyn runs through April 10th at the Annenberg Theater in Palm Springs. Find out more for tickets at 760-325-4490. Catch the last show of the season for Art Under the Umbrellas in Old Town La Quinta on April 9th. Find out more at lqaf.com. The multi-talented Jamie Foxx performs at the Fantasy Springs Resort Casino in Indio on April 9th. Get your tickets at fantasyspringsresort.com. We're on the Herb Jeffries Trail, known as the Bronze Cowboy in the 1930s. Celebrate Earth Day on April 9th at the Living Desert in Palm Desert with our Party for the Planet. Find out more at livingdesert.org. Have fun at the Hue Music and Arts Festival on April 9th at the Dateland Park in Coachella. Find out more at mycalconnect.org. The 13th Annual Music and Wine Series continues at the Gardens on El Paseo in Palm Desert on April 9th through April 16th. Find out more at thegardensonelpaseo.com. Shop for fresh produce and other goodies at the Old Town Farmers Market in Old Town La Quinta Sunday mornings. For more information, visit oldtownlaquinta.com. Enjoy Sunday jazz at Vicky's of Santa Fe in Indian Wells with their special guest Mark Winkler and the Desert Cities Jazz Band on April 10th. For more information, visit vickysofsantafe.com. Get your laugh on at the second round of the first annual Get Up and Stand Up Amateur Comic Contest on April 12th at the Crush 111 Bar and Nightclub in Palm Desert, benefiting the Coachella Valley Rescue Mission. For more information, call 760-695-2358. Pat Rizzo tears it up every Tuesday through May 10th at Vicky's of Santa Fe in Indian Wells. Catch more at vickysofsantafe.com. Enjoy pop, R&B, and dance hits with The Real Deal at Agua Caliente Casino in Rancho Mirage, April 14th through the 16th. Get your tickets at hotwatercasino.com. Stay with us for more guides. Get your laugh on at the first annual Get Up and Stand Up Amateur Comic Contest at Crush 111 Bar and Nightclub in Palm Desert, benefiting the Coachella Valley Rescue Mission. Contest kicks off its first round Tuesday, April 5th, with following rounds on April 12th and 19th, and the grand finale on April 26th. Come on down and support your local comic and the Coachella Valley Rescue Mission. For more information, call 760-695-2358. We're back with more guides. Come to the widely popular Brew at the Zoo at the Living Desert in Palm Desert on April 15th, with appetizers from over 30 vendors and, of course, fabulous brew. Find out about ticket information at livingdesert.org. Coachella Fest rocks the valley out on April 15th through the 17th at the Empire Polo Club in Indio. Find out more on the website on your screen. If you can't get tickets to Coachella Fest, then come to the Red Barn in Palm Desert on April 16th for Rick Jones and his one-man rock opera. Find out more on the information on your screen. The tribute band for ZZ Top performs at the Rock Yard at the Fantasy Springs Resort in Indio on April 16th. Find out more at fantasyspringsresort.com. Engage in visual delights at the Gideon Fine Art Gallery in Palm Springs through May 31st. Find out more by calling 760-250-1521. You'll have a monster good time with the Jurassic Encounter at the La Quinta Arts Museum in La Quinta through July 31st. Find out more by calling 760-777-7170. Rawr. To find out more about the events mentioned on today's show and other fun taking place up in the high desert, visit thesunrunner.com. For fun and interesting articles, you've got to check out the Sunrunner magazine, the magazine of the real California desert. There's much more coming up next on Coachella Valley This Week.
I will press my way to elevation. A steep trail hike takes mucho dedication. A 1,000 feet climb with spectacular views. And a cardio workout you can't refuse. This zigzag trail has quite a reputation for mountain bike rides and desert vegetation. Bighorn sheep and wildflower blooms in spring. The most popular trail the desert has ever seen. Bump and Grind Trail. Are you ready for your elevation?
We're in for a treat today. We have a gopher snake that came on our property yesterday, and I put him in this barrel. I'm going to try to take him out. He's not going to be too happy because he's not gentle as such, and I'm going to try to pick him up. He doesn't like my snake stick at all, and it's warm and he's very active. And incidentally, people, gopher snakes can bite, and the venom can be very dangerous. I have to get his head down. All right, I have him now. I have him quite safe. I don't suggest that anyone do this because they can bite. And people don't realize it, but when they bite, when they eat gophers and such, they have to regurgitate. And when they do, a lot of times the fur and the body fluids hang up on their teeth. And when they do bite you, it can be very deadly if you don't go to see a doctor. Now he's wrapped around my hand now. He's telling me that he's boss. He's squeezing really hard. He's trying to cut off my circulation so that he can crush me and eat me. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to let you eat me, and we're not going to eat you. We are going to turn you loose here in our garden again, so that you can go get gophers, because that's what you are. It's a gopher eating snake. The gopher snake looks very similar to a rattlesnake. They do have these what could be considered diamond shapes on the back. A lot of people think that these are rattlesnakes because of that shape, but a lot of the snakes have that same design on the back. He's got his tail wrapped around his nose there, and he is using his tongue to feel vibrations and sound and distance. For body temperature, he knows that I'm here because he can feel me with his tongue. Of course, I have him around the neck too, so he knows I'm here. He's squeezing quite hard now. They're powerful, and you may not be able to see his muscles contract, Let's see if I can get his muscles to contract here. I'm going to see if I can get him to constrict so that you can see it. There you go. You can see him constrict. Of course, I'm touching him, but by doing that, he constricts more and more on my arm. And needless to say, my arm is starting to change colors because he's powerful. Now the next trick is to unwind him from my arm. They are a beautiful thing, and people, if you find them in the wild, just walk away from them. They're not going to harm you. Even your rattlesnakes are not going to harm you. Most people don't have gardens, so you really don't need the snakes in your territory, but here we have gardens and we have gopher snakes, and we want this one to stay around and enjoy us, because we enjoy him. We're sure that this one has been around with us for quite a while, because 3 years ago our daughter from Texas came out and found a gopher snake in the tree. They do climb. They are great climbers, getting up into the trees, getting into bird nests. Snakes shed their skins after a period of time after they eat. And this one is so shiny and clean, he has shed. Interesting thing is, they actually have to shed a membrane over their eyes also. So when they shed, they can become blind during that period of time when they're trying to shed, because the membrane is on their eyes. Okay, we're going to release him. I have to untangle him now. And he is very strong. And he's telling me he doesn't want to be unwound. And I release him. And I make sure that he doesn't come toward us in the camera. Jaden, what do you think of that beautiful snake? You want to keep it around? Nod your head yes. Attaboy, we want to keep the snakes around. This is Conrad Vargas, Hill Desert Naturalist. I'm signing off.
Hi, Jack Lyons for Coachella Valley This Week. This week we're going to be talking about a play that's over at the College of the Desert in the Pollock Theater. It's Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. It's directed by Ryan Landman, who is the theater director up at Desert Hot Springs High School Theater Department, and this time he's doing a guest directorship over at the Pollock. Trace Dean, who is the theater director for College of the Desert, has decided, he said, I'm going to try and bring in a guest director to do this wonderful English classic play of style and manners. It's a cast of 21 people, and they're young, they're enthusiastic, and they're earnest in their performances, and they're all learning their craft, which is what actors have to do. They must perform to learn their craft. The play features Elizabeth Bennet, who is the oldest of the Bennet family sisters. This is 1815 Regency England. Everything is very, very prescribed, and it's all done according to the Book of Manners, and very few people deviate from that. So Elizabeth Bennet, being the oldest of 4 daughters, has to marry first. The other daughter is Lyradonna Letty, and she also will be one of the young ladies who's going to be getting married. But Miss Elizabeth has to do it first. So it's a question of how are we going to get all these young ladies married off to suitable gentlemen. And Elizabeth is really kind of a prickly little personality. You don't cotton up to her. She speaks her mind. She's an independent woman. And in 1850 England, that wasn't too good an idea. Anyway, back to Jane Austen and the cast and what they're doing. They're really doing a nice little job. And as I say, actors have to perform in order to learn their craft, and these people are doing very well. Standouts in a large cast of 21 are Jennifer Keel. She plays Elizabeth Bennet. Sean Corbin, who plays Mr. Darcy, a romantic couple in it. Lyradonna Letty, the other sister in the Bennet family, she meets her beau too, and everybody, long story short, everybody ends well that begins well, and all the girls are paired off properly. The fun part is watching them do it. So I think that this week the play will be presented at the Pollock for the last 3 performances. And so it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You don't want to miss it. Give it a chance. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, this is Jack Lyons once again for Coachella Valley This Week, saying see you next time. Bye-bye.
And welcome to the first annual Get Up and Stand Up Amateur Comic Contest, brought to you by Coachella Valley This Week TV show. I am Denise Neal, your comic coordinator this evening, here to bring you some great comics tonight. Thank you so much for coming and supporting all these wonderful comics who are brave to come out here. They're awesome. And also the Coachella Rescue Mission, which is an extraordinarily important organization that has been helping the homeless and hungry for over 40 years. So thank you so much for coming out for this. We have Shauna Holmes tonight with us, one of our judges. Shauna Holmes does the Cool Factor. She is the producer of the Cool Factor. They do wonderful things throughout the valley. They do open mic night and the spoken word and things like that. They do a lot of things over at Space 120 in Palm Springs. So if you want to check out more of what Shauna does, you can check them out at thecoolfactorshow.com. Another one of our esteemed judges tonight from our pool of our entertainment community out here in the Coachella Valley, which is very, very rich. We have Bonnie Gilgallen, actress, singer, and radio host extraordinaire of her own desert scene show that she does on K News 94.3 every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Bonnie's awesome. She brings on people on her show all the time talking about events such as this. So check out her show if you'd like. Thank you so much, you guys, for being with us. And we also have, last but certainly not least, we have Chuck Yates of Coyote Stageworks. Coyote Stageworks Productions just wrapped up their production of Fully Committed, which was fully fantastic. And if you want to check out more of what Chuck is coming up with in the future, check out their website at coyotestageworks.org. Thank you guys for being with us tonight. This is the first of 3 rounds that we'll be having in our comic contest. The other rounds will be on April 12th, 19th, and with the grand finale on April 26th. So each winner from each night will come back on the 26th to compete against each other to win the grand prize of the I won the Get Up and Stand Up comic contest. So you're not going to win that one, so come on back on the 26th, or each night you want to check it out. It's kind of like a soap opera unraveling, one time after another. And it's going to be great fun. And we just want to say thank you again to all our comics before they even step on the stage, because they are awesome. So give them a good round of applause to these guys. And the rest of them. Okay. So without further ado and me mumbling, I will bring on the first victim, contestant. It is Tim Buckner. Tim Buckner, come on up.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Doing good? All right. Before I get started with jokes, I just want to ask everybody a question. Okay, so a few nights ago, I was really drunk, and I decided to go to IHOP to sober up a little bit, right? You know, what are you going to do? When the check came, decided to leave without paying. Not because I didn't have money, but because I felt invincible, right? This happened again, though. I think I blacked out. I may have dined and ditched at America's Tires because everything tasted terrible and it was really chewy. It also could have been Arby's. But speaking of eating, you know, after like a really heavy Italian meal, you want something light for dessert, you know, something sweet, but not too heavy. The guy's always, gelato, you got to have this fresh homemade gelato. You're not going to get this anywhere else. I'm just like, I don't want gelato. Can I get gelito? You know how there's some celebrities that aren't that popular in America, but in other countries they're super huge, like David Hasselhoff? In Germany they love him, in America we don't care. I wonder sometimes if it's the same in heaven. If there's comedians that weren't that popular on earth, but in heaven they're super popular. Like if that was true, I think John Ritter would totally be at the cool kids table. Be hanging out, kicking it with Jesus and everything. Jesus is kind of a swing character. Popular up there, kind of popular down here too. Okay, some people say that I'm old-fashioned, I'm a hopeless romantic, but I like to get to know a girl before I start sniffing her shoes. Okay, so I grabbed these pants tonight out of the dryer, and they're a little wrinkled. And I'm like, what do I do to get the wrinkles out of corduroys? I feel like if I iron them, I'll just turn them into slacks. If you order buffalo wings from a strip club, does it come with a side of ranch undressing?
Okay, so for our next comic, he is an actor, writer, funny guy, and self-professed dirty nerd, which I guess we're going to find out what that means exactly. We have Justin Brusca. Come on up.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Denise. This thing's a lot like my life. Okay, hi, I'm Justin Brusca, and my hairline is making a comeback. I, too, am like my car. My car stopped working, too. My car was recently rear-ended in a hit and run. Now, I understand accidents happen, but the run? I mean, leave a note. I mean, that's like vehicular sodomy without like a lube job or any attention to my undercarriage. We have any Bible lovers in here tonight? I want to address some topics on the Bible. If you don't like them, I will undress you later. Let's keep in mind, Jesus' first miracle was turning water into wine at a party because his mother asked him to. Does that make Mary a lush? And since when is a liquor run a miracle? Now, Jesus' 20th miracle was walking on water. Could that be construed as walking on wine? I've driven on wine. Oh, we have some intelligence in me. I'm Justin Brusca, and that's my time. Thank you.
Our next comic is inspired by life's dysfunctions, which actually could create a lot of comedy for most of us. So let's give a good round of applause for Dwayne Benson.
You know, thank you guys for coming out to this benefit. You know, in my opinion, you guys are the stars tonight, people. Yeah, give yourselves a hand. This is in honor of you. So how are you guys doing tonight? Good? Yeah, woo! Yeah, make some noise! Yeah, come on! Thank you, because my life sucks. I mean, really, take my friends. Please take my friends. I got this call at 2:30 this morning, no lie. You know, it's like, hey, Dwayne, yeah, I'm really worried about identity theft. Are you worried about identity theft? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm worried about identity theft. I'm worried about anyone that would want to be me. You know, especially with friends like you. You know, I saw my doctor today, you know, and he's like, well, you know, everything looks really good, but you need to lose some weight for the sake of your health and the health of your baby. And I'm there going like, now I need to go out and buy some maternity clothes. My drive down here actually turned out to be the highlight of my day. I mean, up till this point, you know, I ran out of gas. And I'm like, well, thank God everything is downhill from the high desert. You know, but then what's going to suck is going to be pushing that SUV up the hill going, thank God for bald tires. Yeah, that'll be the first time that I believe that bald is beautiful. So let's hear it for the dysfunctional family, people. Huh? How many are being raised in a dysfunctional family? Woohoo! Yeah, I mean, I actually read that now more than half of all Americans have been raised in a dysfunctional family. You know? And then I read that before you're born, you get to pick your parents. Yeah, people, let's blame the baby. That was nice, Dwayne. Okay. So anyway, I asked, oh, by the way, you see these empty tables here? I reserve those for my friends. That shows you how important I am to my friends.
All right, thank you very much. Palm Desert, what's going on tonight? Shit, I was gonna say there's another fat guy outside in the backyard, but that's just a mirror. I'm usually called Big Earn. Big Earn to my friends, Little Earn to my family, and if you're a cannibal, I'm dinner for 4. So, what's with these yellow, green dots? I feel like there's like 6 green predators staring at me right now. I just noticed that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get shot. I better not bomb on this stage. Well, but working for the state has its ups and downs, knowing that my last boss was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, he did me any good. You know, but I thought it was cool electing an actor as governor because it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, in the last 7 years, Californians realized it was nothing but true lies. You know? And then when it came to education, he was truly the Terminator. Come on, getting rid of thousands of teachers. And what nerve did he have getting rid of all those teachers when he was a kindergarten cop? My God.
I'm Justin Bruska, and that's my time. Thank you.
Can't get enough Coachella Valley this week? Then visit our Facebook fan page for current and past shows, photos, and so much more. And remember, like us. If you have a public event that you'd like to have mentioned on our show, contact me at denise@CoachellaValleyThisWeek.com. We hope that you've enjoyed today's show. I'm Denise Neal, and thanks for watching. Catch us next time when I'll guide you to more of the desert's best on Coachella Valley This Week.
No, I didn't. It was like totally, I'm looking at it like, hey, anyway. Thank you guys. Let's give them all a great round of applause for doing this tonight. They are awesome. And as Big Earn said, it takes a huge pair of balls to get up here and do this tonight. It's very, very good. Let's get into my phone. Okay, so without further ado, the winner of tonight's contest is, which will be coming back to the final on April 26th, competing against the next 2 winners from the 12th and the 19th, is Justin Bruska. Thank you so much. You guys stay up here. As a thank you, we have some t-shirts for you, of course.
Oh, now I got stopped.
No one leaves here empty-handed. And we just want to thank you so much. These are your Get Up and Stand Up. I made them laugh at Get Up and Stand Up first.